Hello everybody and welcome to another Vintage Cube Draft. This is number 5 on the day. We have 2 trophies, a 2-1 and a 1-2, so hopefully we can make it back over 50% trophies. And it's a good start. Ancestral Recall is a hell of a card. Jace Vryn's Prodigy is very good too, and so is Flooded Strand, so it's a little sad to be passing some good blue cards, but that's fine. Channel is also very good. Any of these lands are okay. Sacred Foundry is much better than Savannah though, I think in general. Yeah, we're taking Ancestral, though. Pretty happy about that. We'll see what's open, but Ancestral will make any deck much better. Okay, now we have some okay blue cards. Neither one is amazing, but they're not bad. There's Wooded Foothills. Oracle is good, but I think we just take the click here. Just stay open. This is still another card that's good in pretty much any deck. It's very good in any control shell. It's good in mid-range tempo-y shells. It's, yeah, just a really good card all around. Okay, now we have Caracas, which is good with Click, and Underground Sea. There's also Spellseeker, which can find the Ancestral. That's actually very close. I'm kind of leaning towards just taking the Spellseeker. Caracas is so good with Click, but, yeah, these 3 cards are all very, very strong for us. I think I'm going to take the Spellseeker. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that that's correct, but when we already have Ancestral, it just becomes so good. Now we can take a Dimir Signet. Pretty happy about that. Yeah, just some solid mana. Okay, here we have Regrowth, Lumbering Falls, Entomb. We could take Entomb. That's a bit of a signal to get that late. We have Spellseeker to find it. Regrowth is good with Ancestral Recall, and we can Spellseeker for Regrowth, but we don't have much in terms of mana fixing for that. I kind of want to take the Entomb. Yeah, let's do that. There's a world where this doesn't end up making the cut, but if Reanimator is open, then that'll be pretty sweet. And we also, we could be base blue with, a small splash for Reanimator. We don't need to be all in on the combo. Now we can take Duress. We could have taken Botanical Sanctum if we had the Regrowth, but yeah, let's take Duress here. Whoa. Okay, Palace Jailer. Reanimator is not looking great here. There is Grist. Scrappy Scrounger is not that good. We could just take the Primus and try and do Reanimator, but I don't really want to force that. Yeah, I think I like taking the Palace Jailer here. This card is very, very good. Okay, now I'll take Coalition Relic. Yeah, so we got a semi-late Entomb, but I think we're not actually playing black. Well, What are we taking here? Giver of Runes, Putrid Imp, one of the lands. Could take Savannah. Yeah, I don't think Giver of Runes is very good. I'm going to take Savannah here. Okay, I'm beginning to think, we could try and be like Bant dudes. There's Tassiger, which is decent, but the problem is our mana fixing is pretty much non-existent. We could just take Baneslayer Angel. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. And now we have Rift Sower, Court of Bounty. And a couple red lands, but we have no red spells. I think I'm going to take Rift Sower. Okay, yeah, so we're sort of moving in a Bant direction. Our mana fixing is bad. Honestly, this deck is sort of scattered. It doesn't look particularly strong, but we have some good pieces. Now we get a Gideon Jura. Very happy about that. Okay, yeah. I mean, we might end up just being blue-white control. We could cut the Rift Sower and just not play green. I don't think we're taking the Ashen Rider, but I don't want Honor of the Pure. I'll take Imperial Recruiter in case we end up somehow getting a bunch of fixing and being able to play Omnath. Okay, so sort of all over the place. Not the best of starts, but we have a couple really powerful cards. Palace Jailer, Coalition Relic, Ancestral. Yeah, it didn't really look like Reanimator was too open there. We did get that late Entomb, but other than that, we didn't really get much. I don't like how bad the mana fixing is in this deck. We have one Savannah, which we might not even be playing. Okay, Azorius Signet, Elspeth, Time Twister, Caryatid. Let's just take the Signet here, I think. Yeah, that's got to be good. And now we'll see if we end up playing green, if we end up playing black. There's a Narset. Steam Vents, Jite, Scarab God, Disenchant. This is really all over the place. I think I might just take the Narset. Yeah, we'll take that card. That makes me wish I had taken the Time Twister we just passed, but this is fine. I think we're probably cutting Baneslayer Angel. Yeah, it's possible that we just end up in blue-white control, and then that's fine. I mean, I think white is fairly open. We got some late white cards there. We'll see, though. Upheaval is good with our artifact. Actually, Upheaval could be good here. There's also Wrath of God. Hex Drinker. I think it's between those, primarily. Let's take the Upheaval, actually. We have 3 pieces of artifact mana already. If we get no more, it's not great. But if we get even like 1 or 2 more pieces, it's quite good. And if we are playing green, then Rift Sower is very good there. So, strange start, but I think it's okay. Colonnade. There is Oath of Druids. No, this isn't an Oath deck. Wasteland, but yeah, I'll just take the Colonnade. That is very good. We need a bit of fixing, and that's pretty solid fixing. Now, Selesnya Signet, Sundering Titan, Phantasmal Image, Mystical Tutor can find Ancestral Recall and Upheaval. But I think I would rather just take the Selesnya Signet here. Yeah, we're going to want to have a lot of artifact mana to make the Upheaval work. It's also at least half on color and potentially double on color. And this is a time-tested strategy. A bunch of mana, some card draw, and then sort of figure it out from there. So right now we're not playing green. We only have this one Rift Sower. Spellseeker only finds Ancestral Recall currently. So hopefully we can find at least a few more spells that it can pick up. This would be a very good balance deck. Crucible of Worlds, Duretti. This is not very good for us. We could just take Stirring Wildwood. Duretti seems too hard to cast. Yeah, let's take the Stirring Wildwood. We could also take Crucible of Worlds, but we already passed Wasteland. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take Stirring Wildwood. Okay, Ugin. That's really good. There's also Oust and Recruiter of the Guard, but this looks like a sweet Ugin deck. We can try and make just a bunch of colorless mana, be like blue-white, big mana control. Mishra's Workshop or Everflowing Chalice. Workshop seems okay here, but not amazing. Let's just take the Chalice, which is amazing. Okay, now we have Elspeth. I don't think we're a Lion's Eye Diamond deck. We could play Memory Jar. But I think I prefer just taking a Planeswalker here. Yeah, let's take the Elspeth. Now we get Disenchant, which is pretty good. There's also Seagate Stormcaller, which is good with Ancestral, but nothing else. The Scarab God, yeah, let's take Disenchant. This is good interaction, and it also gives us another thing to search up with Spellseeker. Now we'll take a Turnabout for the board. Elish Norn for the board. Actually, Elish Norn could be in the main deck, but I think it'll probably start in the board. Ugh. Okay. Bone Shards. I mean, yeah, this is a sort of sketchy deck. We have some individually strong pieces, but I would like a little bit more, a little bit more top end and a little bit more interaction. And a little bit more fixing, honestly. Like, the fact that we have 12 cards we're not playing is not good. You really want to have, like, you want your colors to be open enough that this doesn't happen. Last pick, Lisa. Okay. Well, we have 15 spells. We're going to need some help in the last pack. Okay, here we have Factor Fiction, Mole Drifter, Seachrome Coast. I think we got to prioritize getting some spells here, so it's really between Factor Fiction and Mole Drifter. I think I like the Foff a bit better in this deck. We can hit it off of Narset, which is good. Yeah, let's take the Factor Fiction. That's really good. I do want to get some more card draw. Because Upheaval and Ugin is like really all the top end you need. Between these two, you can almost... Oh, what? Mana Drain and Time Walk, why are they together? No, they're both so good here. Also Karn. Dang it. I mean, Time Walk is a better card in general. This deck uses Mana Drain better, though, since we have Upheaval and Ugin. But I still think we probably need to take the Time Walk. It's so good with Spellseeker. Yeah, I hate passing Mana Drain here, but we're going to take the Time Walk. I mean, I can't complain. Like, we have Ancestral and Time Walk in the same deck, but I really wish we had Ancestral, Time Walk, and Mana Drain. Interesting. Okay, now we have Time Spiral, which is really good with Narset, and good with Upheaval, and good with Ugin. But there's also Urza. I think Urza's a little bit better for this deck. We have a lot of artifacts already. Yeah, let's take the Urza. This card actually seems very, very strong here. Spinning Urza and hitting either of these is pretty much just game. Okay, now we have Cryptic Command, but I think we just take the War and Power Stone. Yeah, let's do that. We have a lot of artifact mana, which is good. Wouldn't mind a bit more card draw. Okay, this pack is not very good. Yorion doesn't do much for us. There's Hangerback Walker and Academy Ruins. I think I'm going to speculate on the Ruins in case we can find a Mindslaver. Yuck, we're playing blue-white and this is the pack we get. I guess Ravages of War could be good since we have a lot of artifact mana. Actually, yeah, Ravages of War seems decent here. But this pack has like it has 5 green cards. Jeez. Maybe we should have been playing green, but it's too late to make the mana work for that now. Okay, Misty Rainforest doesn't help us. We can't play the Strix, so it's between Probe and Swords to Plowshares, both of which are good, but Swords is just way better. Yeah, that's actually not a very hard pick at all. That's a great pickup. Condemn or Treachery. Let's take the Treachery. Okay, Secret Ghost Wield. That's good. I wouldn't mind a Suspicious Stowaway, or an Oblivion Stone, or an Ugin, or Ulamog even. But I think we do go with the land. Worst comes to worst, we can bring in like Elshnorn and Baneslayer Angel. So I think we will have enough playables. Okay, Mana Tithe now. And is Golos any good? Not really. You can get Colonnade. That's probably too narrow, though. Okay, Parallax Wave. Good sideboard card. Okay, Hangerback Walker. I wanted one more good playable, and that's that. Although, honestly, this might need to be a 24 land or a 16 land deck because we have so many cards that just generate mana. Like, we have 6 spells that only generate mana and do nothing else. We do have Ravages of War, I guess. Palace Jailer is a little sketchy here, but I think it's worth it. We don't have any board sweepers. I guess Ugin and Upheaval are both board sweepers. Yeah, I think we just run it like this with 14 lands. Or 14 basics. The only card I would really... Like, I don't want to main deck Elshnorn or Baneslayer Angel, really. Yeah, let's run it like this. So this would give us 8 white sources and 10 blue sources. That seems fine. Yeah, we'll just submit like this. Got a lot of artifact mana, a couple good top-end pieces. We might struggle in some games if we don't draw a good mix of lands and spells, but we have some really powerful cards, Time Walk, Ancestral. Yeah, I think this deck is pretty sweet. See you in round 1. All right, we have our opponent for round 1 with our sweet blue-white artifact deck. We are on the draw, unfortunately. Our opponent rolled a 6. That's an intimidating start. Okay, good hand. We have mana. We have Ancestral Recall. Cannot complain. This deck has basically no 1-mana plays. We have Ancestral and Swords, which are 2 really good cards, but that's it. So it's not a surprise that we're just playing a tap land on turn 1. I think we probably want to see like a green deck would be our best matchup. What if Foothills? Don't go Goblin Guide, please. I also don't really want to see a 1-drop elf, though. Then we're just going to be way behind on mana. Okay, just that's what we wanted. No value in playing Ancestral here. We already know what the next turn we're going to play is Signet. Basically, no matter what we draw, we would still play Signet next turn. Don't ever Fellows. Metamorphose, okay. See if they just make green. Okay, they may just be playing mono green with Wooded Foothills for like fetch line value or for like courser value. All right, let's go Island, Signet, pass turn. Next turn we can play Elspeth and start making some dudes. Hopefully they don't have a Reclamation Sage. Oof. Alright, that's bad. Although Elspeth matches up fairly well against the body, we can kill a 2-1 pretty easily. We're probably just going Everflowing Chalice into Ancestral next turn. Spellseeker for Time Walk, is that better? No, I think I want to just develop the mana here. Although, Actually, yeah, I will Spellseeker for Time Walk. This can block the Reclamation Sage, which would be pretty nice. And hopefully we can set up a nice turn with the Time Walk and Ancestral. Yes, we'll grab Time Walk and pass back. Toski. Okay, so we'll trade with the Rec Sage, and then they'll hit us for 1. Or for 2 and draw 1. Toski is good, though. Hopefully we can find a Swords to Plowshares or something like that. We just draw land. That's bad. Let's go Ancestral Recall. Okay, there's an Ugin. That is good. I think we just go Chalice into Time Walk this turn, though. Yeah, Chalice for 1. Then Time Walk. The next turn we can play Elspeth plus Hangerback Walker. And then next turn we have, what, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So in 2 turns we can get to Ugin. Hopefully they can't disrupt our mana. Okay, Augur of Autumn is fine. They already played land, which was a misplay. The question is, do we want to chump block with a Hangerback Walker this turn or let them draw a card? I think I'm going to let them draw 1 card and just chump block with a Soldier, because Hangerback Walker will be much better if we can level it up. Okay, they take the Time Walk. No surprise there. Swing with both. We'll see if they go at us, or I would much rather them go at Elspeth than us. Okay, this is good. So yeah, we'll just chump block the Toski. I'll let Elspeth take 3. Good draw. Let's play Narset, see what we hit. Treachery and Gideon, and more mana. I think we just take Gideon. And then we'll go make another dude, play land, and pass. And Narset shuts down Toski drawing them cards. So the worst they can do is go at our Planeswalkers, and I think this is looking like it's a situation where Ugin is just going to win the game on its own. They could play like Plow Under or something, which would be one argument for getting the Coalition Relic. But I still think I like this position. Nykthos nets them 1 extra mana. But almost anything they play here is going to get eaten by Ugin. They could play Questing Beast, which would be good against our Planeswalkers. Okay, Garruk is not a problem. They can untap Nykthos and make a ton of mana. I mean, they could just play Craterhoof this turn and win. They have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 mana. Yeah, exactly 8 mana for Craterhoof. Hopefully they don't have that. Eight mana. Okay, Woodfall Primus to kill Elspeth is actually not bad. Although it does get around Ugin because it has such a high mana cost. Okay, so that dies. They swing at... I don't really know how they'll attack here. But actually, no matter what, we will be able to at least activate Narset one more time, which is pretty good. Okay, I don't know why they're attacking us here. That doesn't. They should send everything in Narset for sure. Let's we're gonna block the Scavenging Ooze, and then I guess just chump block this. Or we could just Oh, wait, no. They would get to draw cards if the Nar... So we definitely need to save the Narset. So we'll put the Soldier token here and Hangerback Walker here. Or here. I guess, yeah, just here. Or no, here. Okay. Final answer. So we'll go to blocks. This guy here, this guy here. We'll take 2. They don't get to draw a card. Level up the Hangerback Walker so he survives. Then they get the draw card trigger, but it doesn't do anything because of Narset. The next turn we can play Ugin. Or Gideon, but probably we want to get Ugin going. If I'd known they would play Woodfall Primus, I definitely would have taken Treachery over the Gideon Jura. Alright, let's go minus, see what we hit. Upheaval, huh. We're not playing that, though, still. Yeah, we just want to play Ugin this turn. Well, -4. And then we're in really good shape. They can kill our Ugin if they want to, but then we're just in really good shape to win with Upheaval. We have 8 mana, so we could play Upheaval with 2 mana floating, and then play Click, or... Actually, that's not that good. I would love to be able to play Everflowing Chalice for 2. We could also just play Gideon Plus. Like, we're in no rush to play the Upheaval. They know about it, but they can't really do anything about it. Four mana, 5 mana, 6 mana. All right, that's a lot. What is it, prime time? Okay, yep, prime time. So they can kill our Ugin. Then we probably do just need to play Upheaval. We could play Gideon first. Also, we'll see if they have any fancy lands. Okay, Guy's Cradle Forest. That's fine. No point in blocking here, so we'll just let the Ugin die. Worn Power Stone. Okay, let's wait a little bit longer then. That was a really good draw. So we'll go Plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gideon Jura plus. They're going to kill our Gideon, but we're going to get to have way more mana post-Upheaval now. And they can't kill us for the Crater Hoof. We could have also played Vendilion Click, but I don't think that really accomplishes anything. I'd rather just develop the mana. And then when they attack with Primetime, they get a bunch more lands out of their deck. But again, that just doesn't matter. They're going to be just discarding most of these lands to hand size. Unfortunately, we cannot save our Gideon. They're swinging for 12, and we can only prevent 3. So he just dies. But then we're going to get to play Upheaval and then start the basically like start the game with a ton of mana and a Vendilion Click. And I think that should be enough to win. So no point in blocking. We want to keep the Hangerback Walker as a dude to deploy after we develop our mana. I will level up the Hangerback Walker just in case. There's no reason not to, but almost definitely it won't matter. Okay, land was the worst draw in our deck there. We will... I guess we'll swing for 3. And then we play Upheaval with a lot of mana floating. Alright, Upheaval. Then we can play land, Everflowing Chalice for 3, Worn Power Stone. We'll go to discard and just pitch some basics. And I mean, our hand isn't like that good, but we just have such a huge mana advantage that we should have plenty of time. Next turn we can play, let's see, we'll have 6 mana, so we can play 3/3 Hangerback Walker or play Click. Oh, they had an Elvish Mystic. That's annoying. So they have a bunch of lands and Primetime and Woodfall Primus that we know about. Their fancy lands are Nykthos and Crater and Guy's Cradle, and then there was just a bunch of forests beyond that. My guess is they basically just discard 6 forests. Maybe they'll discard one of their top end pieces. Okay, just lands. Yep. Oh, drawing a land there is bad for us. We only have 16 in the deck. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3/3 Hangerback Walker. Colonnade Pass. Guess so. Not a super exciting play here, given how much mana we have, but I think it is the best we can do. We don't have quite enough colored mana to... Oh, that was a good draw. Okay, I think we're going to Swords this and play Click this turn. So let's go Plain, Swords, and then we need to decide if we would rather hit them for 3 or level up Hangerback Walker one more time. What's our clock looking like? If we play the Click, if we hit them for 3, they're at 15, and then we can start swinging for 10. Actually, yeah, I think we're trying to close the game here. Let's just attack them. Plus, they're not going to be killing the Hangerback Walker. So we'll click them here and see if they have any cheap plays. They might just have all lands and top end. Whoa. Okay, they have a lot more cheap plays than I was expecting, but we can take their Noble Hierarch, which is pretty good here. Yeah, Mages of the Order is probably going to be too slow. So Noble's gone, they play Forest, and pass turn. We just draw a land, but I think that's okay. Animate and swing. All right. They passed through the turn. I mean, they should have just played land mages, but it doesn't matter. Good draw if it mattered. Animate and swing, and that's game. All right, so playing against mono green should be a good matchup, like I said. That's the one we want to be playing. Let's bring in land tax for sure and cut 1 island on the draw. We can bring in Elish Norn, which is a really good piece of top end against them. I don't know if we want Ravagers of War. Actually, no, Ravagers of War might be good. Baneslayer Angel and Parallax Wave are both okay. Disenchant seems pretty bad. 15 lands might be too low. Yeah, let's cut the Ravagers of War if we're only playing 15 lands. Also, Hangerback Walker is pretty underwhelming. And we can bring in Baneslayer Angel and either Parallax Wave or just play the island still. Yeah, I'll just play this island. $16 lands still isn't that much. We do have a lot of cards that just produce mana, but that's okay when we have cards like Elish Norn, Upheaval, and Ugin that are like 5-for-1s. Maybe we should be playing the Ravagers of War, but the thing is, it's worse against green decks because they could have like a Draga Tree Speaker and Ignoble Hierarch, and so they still can like immediately go up to 4 mana. I really wish we had Wrath of God or Balance here. We don't have any ways to sweep their board other than like these things. We don't have like a normal board sweeper. Hangerback Walker is an okay defender, I guess, but I still think it's not that good. Okay, very, very good hand. I kind of want to Mana Tithe first. We'll see what they do. Certainly, if they don't play turn 1 play, I'll hold up Mana Tithe. We will keep. Good. All right, yeah, we're going to Mana Tithe here. Chrome Mox, okay. We don't have a way to kill that right now. Chrome Mox is bad in green decks in general. They get rid of Eternal Witness, and then play a 3-drop. Oh, Sakura Tri-Builder, okay. They didn't sack the Sakura Tri-Builder. Interesting. Okay. I'm very confused by what's going on here. I don't really... I mean, yeah, they're... I don't know if they're playing around Mana Tithe or just, like, not doing that much. Either way, I'm pretty happy about it. Let's go ahead and turn Ancestral. Jeez. Okay, that's actually a disaster that we drew no lands there. No! Come on! What? Okay, we'll play this for 1. That's just an extreme disaster, though. I can't believe we didn't hit a single land there. So we have to discard 2 cards to hand size. Those 2 cards will be Land Tax and Click, I think. No, Click is good. Land Tax and maybe Urza. Urza's really good, though. Maybe Palace Jailer. Yeah, I guess Palace Jailer. That's just awful, though. I'm very annoyed that we didn't hit a single land in all of those cards. We have 14 lands left in our deck, so over half of our deck is lands now. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this game just because of bizarre mana stuff. Do they have Toski? Oh, Magus? Okay. We lose instantly if we miss this land drop, too. Okay. They can use the Magus, but we're just going to have to play Urza and pass. Man, I'm so on tilt for not hitting a land off of all those draw stats and the Ancestral. This Mana Tithe is looking quite bad. We can play Elishnor next turn if we find a white source. Or like before they get their next turn by using Time Walk and Worn Power Stone. But we'll see. They could get Woodfall Primus and kill Everflowing Chalice. They could get Primeval Titan. Oh, they just play Solemn. Okay, that's a really weak play. Oh, well, I guess they're still just going to use the Magus here. They only have 2 cards. So Click is looking good, but I am worried about whatever they get with this. My guess is it's Prime Time. They could get the Primus and hit our planes, I guess. Actually, yeah, that would be decent here. Terrastone. Okay, how many of our lands do they try to hit? If they kill 3 of our lands and we continue not drawing lands, that would be really bad. My guess is they'll hit 2 of our lands and 1 of... Okay, they do hit 3 of our lands, sure. All right. Got to draw lands here. Simple as that. I wish we had the land tax. Okay. I think I'm just going to play Worn Power Stone. We could play Time Warp, but I think it's better to just get this going first. We also could play Click. Maybe Click was better, actually, but I think it's... yeah, we probably should have played the Click first. Because we're not under that much pressure if they don't have any more things in their hand. Like, if we trade Terrastodon with all 3 elephants, that's fine. But if they have, like, a Craterhoof Behemoth or another big top-end piece here, then we're in really bad shape. And they have enough mana to play anything they want. Okay, Elvish Mystic is fine. Actually, they don't have enough mana for Craterhoof. This isn't too bad. They can't play Woodfall Primus either. Toski, okay. That doesn't do anything. We will block this Terrastodon with 3 elephants. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, so we can play Click plus Time Walk. We need to find white sources. Colonnade was probably our best draw. So we'll go Click into Time Walk. We could also click ourselves and take Mana Tithe. Actually, I think I like that plan. Because we really want to find Elishnor, or be able to play Elishnor next turn. Okay, we'll play Time Walk. Colonnade, pass. Okay, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we can go Selesnya Signet into Gideon. And now they're not going to get to draw any extra cards. I'll leave this back and I'm going to trade the Click. Or actually, no, we should have probably hit. Yeah, we should have hit for 3. I don't want to trade the Click with anything because we're going to play Elishnor next turn. So we could have just gotten in for 3 points of damage. But I don't think that'll matter. I think basically, do they have a way to kill Gideon this turn? And if not, then Elishnor will just win. Okay, they blow up. Warren Power Stone. Does that mean we no longer have enough mana for Elishnor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we don't. That's unfortunate. Well, now I actually am happy that we left back the Click, because now we can kill multiple dudes. Oh, wait, right. They just tapped them both. Okay. So we actually can't ambush them. They're really going after our mana here. Which makes me happier that this deck is like all mana. Okay, I don't think I want to let them draw a card right now. So I'm just going to block here and let Gideon take 2. We draw Elspeth. Good draw. Very good draw. Make a 1/1. Plus Gideon again. This time we will attack with the Vindelating Click. So they should be at 14. I don't think that really matters. And then next turn, if we draw land, we can play Elishnor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if we draw any land in our deck, yeah, every single land in our deck is untapped at this point. How many lands do we have in our deck? That's 3, 4, 5, not in the deck. So 11 lands out of 22, exactly half. And if we can play Elishnor, we sweep their board and might even have lethal. Actually, definitely have lethal. And then any spell we could cast. They accidentally went to combat, so we get to eat some of their dudes. Just go after their mana guys, even though they're all going to die soon anyways. Gideon takes 5. Alright, there it is. So we cast Elishnor. This sweeps their board. And then we can hit them for, I think this is enough, right? 8, 13, 16. Yeah, this is lethal. They could have a beast within, but that's the only thing that would do it. All right, sweet. We take down Mono Green. I'm not surprised. I think that is our best matchup with this deck. But good start. We have not dropped a game yet. I'll see you in round 2. Wait, what? Alright, here we have our opponent for round 2. Can we win the die roll? Yes. And we can keep the hand too. We don't have unfortunately we don't have double white for turn 3 Elspeth, but we have turn 2 Signet, we have Narset to dig for more stuff. Hopefully we're not playing an aggressive deck. Okay. Nice. Plains was probably our best draw there. I don't think we don't have Caracas, so it was our best draw. And I'm just going to jam Elspeth this turn. They may have a counter, but hopefully not. Suspend Riftwind Cloudskate. Okay, let's just get the Elspeth down then. Alright, Island was not what we wanted to draw there, but we still get to make a nice play. So they can't play Planeswalker here because we could kill it. Elspeth is pretty good here. I guess it's like just making some 1/1s isn't that impressive. Yeah, maybe it's not that good. Do we want to hit for 4 or make a second 1/1? Probably make a second 1/1. Ooh. Okay. So let's go Time Walk. And Narset. Nice. Well, Ugin is not exactly what I wanted, but putting 3 lands at the bottom is what I wanted. We'll make another 1/1 and hit for 1. Coalition Relic, good draw. We'll minus the Narset. Ancestral Recall. I think that's better than Gideon here. We'll Ancestral ourselves. Alright, lots of good ones. Play Coalition Relic. Play Colonnade tapped. And then we'll hit for 5. I like having 2 dudes, because now if they deal with one of them, we still have another creature that can attack. Oh. Are you serious? Are we really just going to die after all that? If they have Red Source, we do just die. If they have Red Source Splinter Twin specifically, we die. If we get to untap, I think we can win with the Ugin, but man, I keep on playing against Splinter Twin. Well, I guess I wish I had taken Gideon Jura then. Gideon Jura shuts down the Twin combo. Okay, nice. We don't die. They kill our Narset, but then we can cast Ugin. Chart a course, okay. I really hope they don't have counter magic. Okay, they probably don't now. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana, so we cannot play it through Spell Pierce, but we can play it through Daze. And then they can bounce the Ugin if they want to, but it'll have killed the Pestermite, which is the most important step 1. They'd go bottom top and play Caracas. All right. Put a counter on this. Untap. Jeez. Make another blue mana. Play this. They could have Force of Will or Force of Negation. Oh, they just concede. All right. Well, we were super flooded. That was 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lands, plus 3 on the bottom, so 12. So there's only 4 lands left in our next 20 cards. But we managed to get there against Jeskai Twin or Blue-Red Twin. Unclear if Caracas is just for value or not. Let's bring in the land tax on the draw. Elishnorn does shut down the combo, so does Parallax Wave. At least Parallax Wave slows it down. Turnabout also shuts it down. But let's see. I definitely want Ravages of War. I want Disenchant. I want Swords to Plowshares. I want Spellseeker. We want all the mana. Hangerback Walker's not amazing. I think we cut Hangerback. And then do we want to cut a land? I don't think so. We drew a ridiculous number of lands there, but I still think we want to run it like this. Okay, good hand. We don't have double blue yet, but we should be able to get there. We have Mana Tithe and a Signet into Fact or Fiction. Hopefully they do play something on turn 2 that we can Mana Tithe. Okay, Narset was not really what we wanted to see. We need blue lands. I am going to tithe this. It's not a very exciting card to tithe, but I don't want to have to hold it Mana Tithe for a long time. And it also can attack Narset. Weird card for them to be playing, though. Okay, Ravagers of War was a good draw. No Dak Faden, please. All right. Land pass. Hopefully no Pestilmite end of turn. Nice. They don't have Cryptic Command mana, but they could have many other counterspells. Oh. If they put Ancestral alone, I'm definitely taking the 4 pile. If they put Ancestral with any other cards, we'd probably take Ancestral. Although, I do really want mana. Like, okay, yeah, we'll take the 4 pile then. I'm not saying that's a bad split by the opponent, but in this situation, we definitely want to do that. So let's go Island. Yeah, we're just going to accept losing to the twin combo if they have it here. And go Island. Chalice for 2. And Coalition Relic. And now next turn we'll play Ravagers of War, and that will win the game. Probably. But we need them to not kill us here. Nice. No play end of turn, so I think we should be good to go now. I mean, I guess they could counter the Ravagers of War, but we have a huge mana advantage, and if they counter the Ravagers of War, we're resolving Narset. So I think we're still in a really good position. Black Lotus. All right. Black Lotus pass. Well, the Lotus makes me a lot less confident in the whole Ravagers of War being just game thing, but I still think we're in a really good position. Let's float a bunch of mana. Play Ravagers of War. And then we could play Urza into Narset, which seems really strong. 4 mana, okay. We'll play Urza. Oh, we should have played Secret Coast first to play around Miscalculation. Okay. Then we'll pass to our second main phase. See if they do anything. Take your time. Okay, that's totally fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's not that bad. Now we can play Narset, and we still have Upheaval in case we need it. Although I don't know if we'll need it, given that they have no mana. But Narset is going to be pretty good here. We have Time Walk, which we can draw towards, and that would be really good. We have decent pressure, 5 damage on the board, a lot of mana. So we go land, Narset. All right, Ugin, sure. Can we play that next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very close, but we cannot. If they didn't have the Lotus, the game would definitely be over. Oh, that's nice. The opponent likes the deck. All right, so we are really cruising. Have not dropped a game yet. Hopefully we can keep that going in the finals. See you there. All right, we have our opponent for the finals with our undefeated blue-white artifacts deck, and we are on the play to our opponent rolled a 1. That's a good sign. All right, I'll keep this. A lot of mana. We don't have, well, we do have double blue via the Coalition Relic. As always with this deck, we want to play against a slow one. Island Go is what we want. Island Mox Ruby is not what we want. Island Mox Ruby Time Walk is really not what we want. I think this is like the sort of matchup we want to be playing, but this is not the turn 1 we want to be playing against. Just pass. Don't do anything else. Okay. Palace Jailer was not a good draw. Well, actually, maybe it was a good draw. I kind of do want to draw a land. We'll pass. I mean, they could just go Pestermite, untap Splinter Twin, and kill us. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I think I've played against Twin like 6 times today. I've played a lot of games today, of course, but that's bad. I mean, we might just be dead here. There's the red source. Do they have the Twin? Okay, good. They might have Kiki Jiki. If we draw a land, we can play Palace Jailer and take out their Deceiver Exarch. Could still maybe die, but we need a land. Oh. All right, 1 Power Stone pass. Now we died to red source Kiki. They don't have Splinter. They don't have the card Splinter Twin in their hand, at least. They could top deck Splinter Twin or have red source Kiki to kill us. Oh, what? They didn't. Okay, that sucks. I'm so sick of playing against this deck. I have no problem with the deck in general, but I've played against it like 6 times, like I said, I think, and then there's no other deck I've played against anywhere near that many times. And of course, it's annoying that now we are down a game for the first time in the finals. What do we cut here? I definitely like Ravagers of War. Another matchup where Hangerback Walker doesn't seem great. We could bring in Elish Norn or Parallax Wave. I think I'm going to bring in Parallax Wave. Yeah, and we'll run it like this. Parallax Wave is just to break up the combo. Oof. Alright, cannot keep a 1-lander. This hand is good, though. We'll keep and put back Everflowing Chalice. Yeah, I think we'll do Chalice. The other option would be Mana Tithe, but I think I like having the Tithe here. We'll see if it ends up being good. It may not. No play there. All right, let's jam the Signet. Pass turn. Next turn, we're going to play Worn Power Stone. Okay, Suspicious Stowaway is fine. So we have Mana Tithe available. Then next turn, we can Spell Seeker for Ancestral Recall. All right, yeah, we'll tithe this for sure. And I mean, we don't have that much in our hand, but we're about to draw 3, and we do have a lot of mana. We take 1, they get to loot. They discard Time Walk? What is your hand? Okay, I think I'm going to lead with Signet first. Yeah, we're not really going for like a huge play this turn. We're just trying to set up, and the next turn will be the turn where hopefully we draw some really good stuff. Okay, they misclicked. That makes a lot more sense. Spellseeker, grabbing Time Walk. I mean, Ancestral. Ancestral targeting ourselves. Okay. Let's go Island Pass. Palace Jailer and Urza are both really good. I think we should be able to win this game pretty easily. I mean, it's not... I guess they could combo us off and we can't interact with it right now. Play Island. Swing for 1. Alright, Dak is annoying. They steal the Worn Power Stone, presumably. But then they'll probably leave their Suspicious Stowaway back to block. We can take it out with Palace Jailer and kill their Dak. Oh, they still swing for 1. Weird. I guess they're... Yeah, I mean, they're just letting us kill their Dak then. That's fine. So, we have 4, 5... Yeah, we can play... Ooh, they discard Kozilek. Weird card for them to have. That shuffles in their Time Walk. Yeah, I think we should go Urza into Palace Jailer here. Land is bad. We'll go land. Urza. And Palace Jailer. Now we'll kill your Dak, and we're in a really good position. Again, we have, like... Actually, yeah, this is an incredibly good position. They have to kill the Urza, or else we can start spinning that for value. And we're also drawing 2 cards a turn because of the Palace Jailer, and we have a huge mana advantage. They do have our Worn Power Stone, but they're constrained on red mana. And if we can find, like, Upheaval or... Like we have so many things that could just, like, or Armageddon, we could just mess up their mana. Alright, drawing another land there is bad. That's 7 lands. We have 9 lands left out of 25. Hopefully we don't draw one. They could play Sneak Attack here. Okay, that's a strange play. Oh, they... Wait. Okay, looks like they're going to put Time Walk or Splinter Twin on the Pestermite, but they can't kill us this turn. But now we need to find an answer immediately. I wish we had Palace Jailer available still. We have some draws, but not a ton. Come on, deck. Give me something good. Factor Fiction. Okay, let's do that. Okay, Treachery. So we should be able to win now. We take the Treachery, put all the rest back, steal their dude, untap all our lands, and then we can even spin Urza just for fun. So we'll put this into our hand and go Plains. We died of Daze here, but I really don't think they have Daze. Steal your Pestermite. No! No! That's so sad. Oh, we're just dead now. We get to draw a card at the end of the turn, but we have no mana. Ah, that's brutal. That is just brutal. All right. Three cards left, and it was Force of Will, and all right. That is what it is. So we can't quite get the trophy. I really thought that deck was going to trophy. We were running really hot. But yeah, Force of Will for the twin combo is too much for us. They drew Splinter Twin very... Well, no point in crying over spilt milk. They beat us. It is what it is. So we could not quite get a trophy. We're now down to 2 trophies out of 5 leagues on the day. That's not very good, but it's okay. We have 2 trophies, 2 2-1s, and 1 1-2. This deck was pretty sweet. It had some real haymakers that could win no matter how far behind we were. A lot of good mana, a lot of good card draw. Just a good deck all around. We were a little bit light on instant speed interaction. We were relying on sort of like Ugin, Upheaval, Ravages of War type interactions. And that left us a little bit cold to Splinter Twin. But still a pretty sweet league all around. It was definitely fun. It's more fun to get a trophy, but still fun. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.